Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. I will really appreciate it. Before we get into what cards you have so far, Capricorn. Oh, by the way, obviously, this is going to be a reading for Capricorn for March 2023. And take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages and don't shoot the messenger. If you find that something doesn't resonate with you, it's not your message. To know if something resonates or not, you can basically tell yourself the truth and tell yourself a lie. Basically, sorry. Tell yourself my name is Crystal and my name is not Crystal, and see how you feel and how that energy feels with something resonating versus it not with you. That's how you can tell if something resonates, whether you know it to be true yet or not. All right, before we get into your reading, though, I'm going to get into a couple of messages that I got. These were just like, okay. As I pull your cards, I like to pull some cards to know what we're going to be talking about today. I need to have like a subject line, right? I need to know what the subject is, the topic at hand. And I kept getting like a couple of cards, but they were like pre-messages. It wasn't to start your reading. And take this as this resonates, and pieces of this reading might resonate, pieces at the middle, beginning, end, all of it, none of it, whatever it is for you, take it as it resonates. And again, don't force the messages. And I just dropped, okay. Okay. So the messages that I got, for some of you, a fire sign is, fire sign or someone with that energy is impacting independence in some way. So I got the King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like there's something, for some of you, there's an energy. Okay, I'm getting a couple of different things now with those. But with the original message that I was getting, basically, there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's impacting your independence in some way, shape, or form. And I was getting more, it's like you're trying to be in a connection, and a fire sign is impacting that in a negative way. Like maybe the person you're wanting to be with is already with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Perhaps that you're trying to be in a connection, and the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is causing conflict within that connection. Whatever that is for you, that there's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there's a fire sign in some way, shape, or form impacting like your connection or a connection that you're trying to have. Let's see. Single boat. Yeah. And for some of you, you're trying to be with somebody, and a fire sign is like causing conflict within that. I don't know if I already said that yet or not. Okay, so then following that, you have the justice card come out with the Nine of Wands again. Or sorry, the nine. Okay, so the card that actually came out was the Justice card and the Nine of Pentacles. So that like led me to believe like there's going to be some sort of justice in whatever this, like the delay in your connection that you're trying to manifest or create. There's going to be some sort of justice, some fairness brought into that. With me saying the Justice and the Nine of Wands, I feel like there's some sort of energy that like you're defensive, right? You're defensive and you have your guards up. You're weary and moving forward, but at the same time you're wanting to move forward, but you're kind of nervous too. And then you got then you got the Tower card. So there's like sudden energy, something unexpected, something for some of you, it's going to catch you off guard, but don't worry about it. Everything's always working out for your greater good. This is just to teach you a lesson, to shake things up, to remove the things that were built, like where you have a foundation built, and it was like through improper information or faulty like faulty betrayals, faulty, like insincere offers, insincere gestures. I feel like people are just like sneaky and shady. And then I laugh because like I like cartoons. I like a lot of Disney movies. And I like Encanto, and that was like I kept hearing the surface pressure. Pressure. I'm gonna have the link of that in the description box below if you're not sure what I'm talking about, or if you just want to hear it again. So those were the messages that I got for you, Capricorn. This is for March. Take it as it resonates. Your current energy, before we go any further, we got some cards out here already. I went ahead and got us started. But I don't know what you're dealing with right now. We'll pull some clarifiers to get clarity on it. But your current energy, you have the 10 of Wands. So there's something that's very, very heavy and difficult for you. And funny coincidence, the crossing energy is the 9 of Pentacles. This came out several times in your pre-reading, pre-messages. Sorry, it's not pre-reading, it's pre-messages. So I feel like right now there's something you're dealing with really, like it's heavy for you. And you're trying to like, I don't feel like you're trying. I feel like you are. You're actually brushing this off like it's easy, and like people could look at you and they wouldn't imagine this is as hard as it is for you. For some of you, I feel like a lack of connection, a lack of communication is difficult for you right now. At a soul level, you have the 6 of Cups. So I feel like there's somebody that you're like emotionally invested and tied to at a soul level. And I did drop it when I wasn't paying attention. I dropped it, and when I picked it up, it was in the reverse. So what that speaks about to me is like, I feel like there's like one moment where you're like confident and you want to move a connection forward, and the next you're not. The next you just give up on it. Or for some of you, there might be a connection from your past that you have fond moments or fond memories of, but it's not anything you would pursue. It's not anything you would move forward in. You just remember when, but it's not something you would act in. In your recent past, you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, there's some sort of passionate forward movement. I don't feel like you were expecting this necessarily. Somebody might have reached out to you and said something to you after a long delay for some of you. That's a long time. I feel like there's something though, Capricorn, I feel like in your recent past with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like there's something that you didn't know very much about, but you learned more about it. And now you're like, you're willing to like pursue it, even though it might take a little while. There's something you're trying to use your intuition in regards to. I felt like in the recent past or sometime in the past, your intuition, like you got a lot of downloads. But when you were still, like you had to be still and you had to be alone. Like you had to like just sit with yourself and sit with your thoughts. And I feel like you received a lot of downloads in those moments. All right. Your carding energy, you have the 7 of Cups. So for some of you, you're wondering if somebody was on, like if an offer was honest and sincere, you're wondering how things are going to move forward. For some of you, you're trying to create new opportunities and establish like new things for yourself. You're trying to do like, I feel like you're trying to create a lot. You're trying to manifest abundance right now, Capricorn. Whatever this is for you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. So in your environment somewhere, there's the ability to have like either an apology, like make an offer, like have a gesture. I feel like there's like lighthearted conversation. Let's see. In your near future, you have the Six of Pentacles. So in your near future, some of you are going to have an opportunity to bring in balance to a situation. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be balance brought into a connection that you're in. Like somebody's going to do, like, for some of you, I feel like you have to like make some sort of forward movement to like bring balance into something. For others of you, somebody else is going to have a forward movement that brings balance to the connection, the situation, the relationship, whatever it is for you. And how you see yourself. You have the Page of Wands. So you're very passionate and inspired. You're very motivated and encouraged about something. I feel like there's something that just got off the ground or is just getting off the ground. You're very excited about something. You're ready to move something forward. You want to communicate something. For some of you, you see yourself. You like. I feel like for some of you, you imagine communicating something to someone, but you wouldn't actually do it. But you imagine saying it. You imagine it. How other people see you is the Death card. So some of you, I feel like there was like an ending. There's an ending in regards to a connection, a relationship. I don't feel like it's a job. I feel like for some of you, there's an apology that's owed. But it's like hard to bring yourself to do this. It's hard for the other person to bring themselves to do this. And your hopes and your fears. You have the Eight of Wands. So you're hoping to have some sort of communication, or you're hoping for somebody to communicate towards you. For some of you, there's something that you've received a download and you're fearful of communicating this, and like you're not sure of the response it's gonna like bring. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you've got a little book. So you have the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is cute. All right, Capricorn, take this as this resonates. So your final outcome, should things remain the same. It looks like even though there was some sort of difficulty long ago, once upon a time, like I don't know if you guys could see the tower way, way in the background, right? From the Empress. So like way back when, right? Things were difficult. There was a lot of unknown features, a lot of unknown things. But there's been a lot of healing. A lot of things have I feel like within yourself, sorry guys, it's freaking annoying. Within yourself or within your environment, sorry. I feel like there's like a lot of healing within yourself and or people within your environment. There's been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of like clarity, like clearing out, fixing the energy, healing the energy. Yeah, and then you have the Four of Swords. So like this person, like even though there's like a lot that they didn't know or that they still probably don't know, and this could be you or somebody in your connection. Take this as this resonates. Hold on, let me put those down real quick. So this healing that you went on, you have the Four of Swords, right? You like dealt with it, you went through it, and you like it was a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment. But at the end of the day, you sat there and you went through your moments of sorrow, disappointment, and just kind of crying it out for some of you, but putting on a brave face. I don't feel like you let anybody know this. And I feel like this is somebody in your environment as well. But there's like a lot of healing, like it transitioned you and something within you to bring like healing and clarity to the situation that was once toxic, that was once very difficult for you to like like I heard swallow, but it's like there was an energy, there was something, there was like multiple things. There was just like you, something within your childhood, within your history, within like the way that people treated you, an experience you had. People weren't like people, places, or thing, whatever it was. There's like disappointment. There's like your needs, your like the obligations weren't met. Your needs weren't met. Like people didn't fulfill what they should have when they should have. And this could have been in childhood, this could have been in a relationship, but whenever this was for you, it caused like an internal emotional trauma, mental as well for some of you. But I felt like you healed that, right? There was like once where you had like this for some of you, you might have felt like it, like a scarlet letter, right? For some of you, there might have been like adultery involved in some way, shape, or form. But I felt like there's like healing, that when there's like healing within you that has allowed your environment to transition, or the way that you see yourself is transitioning your environment. So now like you see yourself as pure, you see yourself as like clean. You're no longer seeing yourself as um like as a victim. You see yourself as a warrior, as a conqueror. Like like how is it? Like you're not a victim, you're a warrior, right? You're the knight. You're not a victim, you're the knight. You're the warrior. And now instead of being hurt, you're clean, you're pure, you're like transformed. There's like, and there's still some things you don't know, but you don't need to know. And I feel like you've made peace within some energy within that. Take that as that resonates, Capricorn. Yeah, and somebody was sneaky or shady. And for some of you, you might have to be sneaky and shady to be able to pursue this new you, this healthy transition, which is kind of odd, right? And then you have the 9 of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, like there's this healing that takes place, right? Like you create these new opportunities. You heal, you balance yourself. You like repurpose, repurpose yourself, your environment, your things. And for some of you, there's you're going to like jump ship. I heard shit. Sorry. For some of you, there's an energy like you're going to have to abandon something that you didn't necessarily think you would, or this person, place, or thing didn't necessarily think you would. But I feel like there's like some sort of wish fulfillment. Sorry, guys, there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's going to be involved in this. And it's going to be a new opportunity. It's going to be something's going to grow from this. But I feel like you're going to have to like think differently. You're going to have to go around you're going to have to think outside the box. I don't know. Take that as that resonates. That's kind of odd advice. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be evaluating a lot. Like, so you've healed, you've transformed, like this energy from your past, you're no longer experiencing it. But you're still aware of it, right? It's kind of like PTSD in a way. It's like whatever this was that you had to go heal from, it was deep, it was big, it was more than you expected, right? And you don't want to have that same experience again. So like look at the wish fulfillment. Male or female, take it as it resonates, doesn't matter. It's just pictures that we're dealing with in energies, right? So this 9 of Cups, that's your wish fulfillment. That's happy. But she doesn't look happy. She looks like protected and nervous and like doubtful. So I felt like whatever this was, this energy that you had to heal from, and bring like clarity and truth to yourself, and like accept that sometimes we have to carry weight that's not ours, right? And it's not fair, and it is what it is. But we have to, we can't carry that around, because that turns into baggage all on its own. So I felt like there's this energy of like you healed that energy. but you're still very much aware of it. So even though you're having your wish fulfillment, even though you're having these opportunities coming in, there's still this energy of like, can I really trust it? Is it really, is it dependable? Is it what it says it is? Is this going to work out the way that I'm hoping it is? Let's get some clarifiers on that, Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn for March. The final shuffle. What is this final outcome? More. The Four of Coins, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So I think that's hilarious. So your hopes and or fears, you have the Eight of Wands, and now you have the Eight of Wands right here, clarifying your final outcome. So I felt like the Four of Coins. So the Four of Wands speaks about your stability, your foundation, right? And this offer, I feel like it is going to lead into a solid, stable foundation. I feel like there's like just energy that needs to be cleared out so that you're going to have the solid foundation, the solid movement forward, the solid connection, the solid commitment. Take it as it resonates, guys. So there's something you held on to. There's an energy that, like, I don't know, this is person, place, or thing, whatever, like your wish fulfillment, right? You have the Nine of Cups, whatever that was. You couldn't let go. You couldn't quit thinking about it. And you had to stand in your confidence and move forward, say something, speak your truth. And even though this is in your hopes and or fears, I feel like there's something, Capricorn, that you need to say. And you need to say this, right? But you're stuck in your thoughts. You're stuck of like, you don't know how to say it. You don't know how to approach it. You're kind of, I feel like you're hesitant. You're doubtful. You're not sure if you should, how you should. There's some sort of forward movement though. And you couldn't let go. You couldn't quit thinking about this person, place, or thing. This is your wish fulfillment. You want this person, place, or thing, whatever this is for you. And I feel like they're like, you've healed now. You're on the other side of the coin. You're on the other side of the map, the road, the journey, the bridge, whatever this is for you. But I feel like there's something now, like you need to speak it, even though you've been thinking about it, even though you haven't allowed yourself to release it. Like Capricorn, I feel like you internalize your thoughts, your emotions. There's something that you're very passionate about that you won't say, you won't reach out. Like, I don't know, you just like lock it away internally, like compartmentalize and just like move forward, like act like it's not there. Move forward and act like it's not there. Like it's so the outside of you does not match the inside of you. I feel like your thoughts run wild, but on the outside it's very structured. It's very like organized and like put together, right? But on the inside, like you're thinking, this is a person. I feel like this is a person from your past. So you're thinking about this person, like you go to work. For some of you, you might be in a relationship or whatever. Like nobody would know that you're thinking about whatever this person, place, or thing is, whatever. You go about your day, you do what you're supposed to do. And I'm not saying that you're not like in your connection. I just feel like there's something that you have not let go, or that is still in that energy with you in some way, shape, or form. And so now, like, I feel like there's something within you. It's like a pressure cooker. It needs to get out. It needs to escape. For some of you, like over time, it's just going to dissipate naturally. But with the Four of Coins being here, I don't feel like it does. I feel like it just continues to evolve, and like the pressure just keeps building, right? Until it just like explodes and you have a mess all over your kitchen. So I feel like you need to like say something, like speak your truth, get it out. But I felt like you stay like very organized, very like put together, like very stubborn. There's an energy like you're confident, but there's like something about this energy. You feel very childish, very hesitant. Like it's not, it's different for you. You don't handle it the same way. You don't think about it the same way. I feel like you're usually very confident, right? You're very confident and very like structured and like got your stuff together. But there's something about this wish fulfillment that you have like not hesitant. Well, maybe for some of you it's hesitancy too, but I feel like there's like self doubt. Like I don't know. Like you see this as being like amazing, right? And for some of you, like there's this energy too of like if you leave it on a shelf, like not even leave it on, well maybe, like if you, it's that I forget that cat about like, or that story about like, is the cat dead or alive in the box, right? It's like that energy. Like if you don't look, you won't know. You can just assume and daydream, and that's nice, and you won't have to face, you won't have to face the truth and deal with with whatever that is. But you like, I feel like it's something kind of annoying for you that it's like, I don't know, whatever you can't let go, it's kind of like it lingers, right? So it's like, but you can't do anything with it, or you don't do anything with it. But I feel like you're being forced, or you're being called to like draw, like move forward, like make a, I don't know, like cut the cord, or like initial, like allow something. I don't know what that is for you, Capricorn. I don't know. Let's see. Any other advice for Capricorn? Okay. So you have the 10 of coins, the Knight of coins, and the 2 of wands. So for some of you, I felt like once you have this forward movement, even though it took a long freaking time, once there's like a forward movement, and then somebody like it's like taming the beast, right? Like somebody's not willing to be tamed, even though like I feel like somebody feels like they're gonna be like I don't know how to say. It's an energy of like, if I give in, I'll be giving myself, and then I won't exist anymore because I'll just be in a connection. But I feel like that's not necessarily, it's not the case, right? I feel like there's like slow, solid forward movement forward, but once you get there, it's like this, like you guys are both on the journey together. You guys are both in like partners in crime for some of you. But it's like a beautiful destiny. Like it's all part of a greater plan. It's part of a bigger plan. But it took a long time. I felt like it took a long time to get there. But there needs to be forward movement. And then once there's this forward movement, and there's like this realization between the both of you, that like it's not giving power away, right? It's both of you like playing your role in a partnership. It's not one being more authoritative over the other. Like the horse gets to run fast and be free and all of that, but he gets fed, and like there's this emotional connection between these two, right? So both of them do for each other. Both of them are part of a partnership that is healthy and like allows each other to be the greatest themselves, and forward movement, and like balance and recognition. But I felt like there's like an eye to eye, like a mutual understanding, right? But it took a freaking long time to get there, but it's very grounded, it's very solid, it's stable. And I feel like you guys are both going to look at each other, and be like amazed, and like how do you say, like inspired, but like dumbfounded. I don't know how to find the right word. Like like a loss for words. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm like having this. I can't believe I'm experiencing this. I can't believe that this is in my I don't know how to explain this. There's like, it was a long journey to get here, right? It was a really long journey. And for some of you, you never even thought it was going to be possible, but you're going to find yourself finally like being there, being in those moments. And then you're going to have to, I feel like it's just like this moment of like, not like, I felt like you might have felt like you were giving your power away if you communicated or said something or reached out first or whatever that is for you. But I feel like it's not. It's just, it's like each person allowing, it's like each person is like playing their role allows each person to be better in their role and to be a better partnership and to be like, I don't know how to explain it. So if you're stranded, right? This boy, he can't get out of here necessarily. Like if he's stranded in the ocean, he's not going to be able to necessarily like go where he needs to go as fast as he needs to go. He's going to like walk and potentially maybe get like lost in the elements and things aren't going to work out. Likewise for the horse. The horse is going to be able to go forward, but it's not going to have that mental thought all the time about like how to dig for water and all that, like whatever it is. I feel like I'm on a tangent, but both of them together, they can contribute equally to help both of them get the greater outcome, the greater whatever. Take that as that resonates. I'm going to move on because I feel like I'm getting lost in the. So then you have the 10 of coins, right? So this, even though it took a long time to get there, even though for some of you, I feel like there is just like an eye to eye. You're seeing eye to eye finally, but it took a long time to get there. And you're finally, both of you guys are seeing the beauty in the situation. And then I felt like it creates this like solid foundation, right? With the 4 of Wands too. Earlier, I was saying about the 4 of Wands. That speaks about your solid foundation. And then you have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. So 10 of Coins is like you're solid. You have your home, you have your abundance, you have, you can have, it's not 10 of Cups, but it also includes that as well. 10 of Coins is like you have your home, you have your like happy home, happy all of that, and you have your finances. Like this is like generations to come are going to be stable from this energy. Like this was an investment, like good. I don't know how to tell it. I feel like there was things that were difficult, right? But you stuck it through. Time reveals all. And I felt like there's some sort of clarity. There's some sort of truth brought into a situation, or something was waited and weeded out. Take that as that resonates. Hold on. Hi, Jaylee. Okay. So whatever this was, I felt like now all that like the muddy energy has been cleared out, right? Even though one point the foundation was a little like it wasn't straight. I felt like it was like bumpy at times, like the foundation was not solid. But I felt like there's been a lot of healing, a lot of clarity brought in. And I feel like things have healed between you, yourself, and the other person, places, or thing, whatever this is. Obviously it's a person. For some of you, it's a job. It's not a thing. I don't know. For some of you, it might be a car or a house. Like you might have had car or home improvements done, or you're going to in March. So be careful for that. Make sure you're saving if possible. You're Capricorn, so you're always working. You're doing what you're supposed to. But I am going to say for some of you, be careful, because in March, there might be some unexpected expenses in regards to your home or your car, your tangible things. But I feel like there's been a lot of healing within your environment, within yourself. And so once your foundation was like a little cricket, a little shaky, I feel like things are a lot more solid now. I feel like things are comfortable, much more abundant, more clear. There's a lot of clarity now. I feel like you're just experiencing life better than what you were before. March is going to be very beneficial for you. Be careful not to be stuck in your thoughts. Don't let people lie to you or mislead you. And don't do that to anybody else either, Capricorn. Capricorn for March. Yeah. You have the Tower, the 9 of Coins, the 7 of Coins, the Moon, and the Death card. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be something very unexpected for you when you're standing in your confidence. Something's going to like come in. Like, don't forget about me. For some of you, you might bump into somebody from your past. Hold on. For some of you, you might bump into someone from your past. But I felt like there's going to be a moment where you're like really like in yourself, like living your best life, I guess, if you will. You're going to be working, living you, doing you, not really worrying about things. And very quickly and very suddenly, there's going to be something that comes up and be like, oh, don't forget about me. There's an energy of like something that you thought that you knew about, you don't. And something that you thought had ended, didn't. There's something coming in for some of you. Take it as it resonates. In March, there's a lot going on for you, and you're not going to expect something to come in. You forgot about something because you thought it had ended, or like you were finished with it, or I don't know what this is for you. But there, like something, like there's some sort of transition. Something changed. Something's going to come that you're not expecting. You're not going to be expecting it. And you're going to receive like you or your environment or someone in your environment, but this is your reading. So I feel like you might do something that gives somebody else like unexpected clarity. I felt like there's been like it's that energy as if somebody believed something that was false for a long time, and then in like one moment, one snap moment, one quick moment, there's truth and clarity into the unknown. And so there's like a quick ending to the illusion. And they didn't expect this. I feel like there's like, I don't know if this is you or somebody in your environment, but somebody's very cocky and arrogant. And they're just like going about their day, just being themselves. And then they're going to suddenly get abruptly stopped with reality. And they're going to have to realize they're going to have to answer for things. I feel like there was like, somebody was trying to make things more confusing than it was. Somebody was trying to like string somebody along in some way, shape, or form. Somebody was trying to like cause confusion. But I felt like there's going to be like unexpected truth, unexpected clarity in a sudden moment when somebody's like not expecting it. And there's going to be some sort of ending brought to all the illusion. All the questions are going to receive their answers finally. And I don't know if these are your questions or somebody else's questions, but it looks like there's going to be some clarity coming in March. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Be sure to be kind to yourself and to others. Bye.